Imagine if you could have an AI assistant that actually takes your long-form footage, edits it into viral shorts, and queues them up to post while you sleep. That sounds like pure science fiction, but I spent the last week putting Vizard, an AI tool that claims to do exactly that, through some serious stress tests. This isn't just some tiny plugin that handles one specific feature. It is trying to be a complete assistant for creators who want to handle the boring parts and reclaim their time. My first test was simple. Could Vizard actually pull viral, short clips from a single, long-form video? I grabbed an old episode I did with my buddy Sven, the guy who edits like a total demon, to see if the AI could find the hidden gems scattered throughout the conversation. I threw the full file into the tool, and the upload process was incredibly smooth and fast. Within a few minutes, it generated a project summary and crucially transcribed the entire video to highlight the key moments. That is a game changer because it surfaces the specific moments you might completely miss when you are sleep deprived or on a tight deadline. I used a simple prompt asking for a short clip about a specific topic, and within 10 seconds, Vizard handed me a surprisingly good edit. I didn't just grab a random laugh, it found an actual hook, cutting a segment about how an editor got paid thousands for niche skills. It turned a long conversation into a perfectly paced short that was ready to go. Now, full transparency, I still like to add my own touch to things since every single second counts in the shorts game. I exported that clip into Premiere for a 2-minute polish, and it was so easy to tighten the beat and convert it to vertical. Some tools force you to rebuild everything, but Vizard gave me a clean sequence that was actually ready for the final surgical tweaks. Another thing I love is the text integration. Since it already transcribed the video, I didn't have to copy-paste anything into another app. I asked it for some punchy tweet ideas based on the clip, and it instantly gave me options that were actually shareable and full of hooks. Next, I really threw the AI into the deep end by importing a massive 90-minute Multicam podcast file. This involved high bitrate files that would normally eat up my entire day if I had to sync and cut them manually. I dropped the audio and all the camera angles into the workflow and let it run while I went to grab a coffee. It took about 40 minutes to process, which isn't instant, but the best part was that it was totally hands-off. When it finished, I had a fully edited timeline with accurate speaker detection and smart camera angle changes. It wasn't perfect, but for an indie creator trying to scale, an 8 out of 10 first pass edit is absolutely massive. The real strength here is that Vizard thinks like a creator. It looks for storytelling beats rather than just picking random loud moments. It captures the quick lessons and the hooks that actually make people want to know more. The content-to-text workflow is incredibly tight, saving me from the usual hour-long slog of exporting and re-importing transcripts. Of course, this isn't magic, and processing huge 4K files will always take a little bit of time. If you want cinematic-grade color timing, you'll still want to hand that off to a human, but for daily content, it's perfect. One area where this platform really stands out is the scheduling and publishing system. You can set your posting frequency, let the AI suggest the best times, and queue up your shorts from a single dashboard. That brings strategy to your content, letting you plan weeks in advance without the headache of manual uploads. There are other desktop-based competitors out there, but they often come with heavy software requirements and steep price tags. Vizard strikes a great balance with powerful automation and an easy-to-use interface that doesn't feel like enterprise-only software. The final verdict? For podcasters and short-form creators who need to scale, this is a legitimate time saver. It handles the heavy lifting, allowing you to focus on the high-level creative decisions that really matter. My AI-generated shorts actually outperformed a bunch of my manually cut ones, which is both wild and a little humbling. If you want to try it yourself, they offer a free trial so you can test it with your own footage and see how it behaves. And if you want me to do a deeper dive comparing all the major AI editing tools, let me know in the comments. At the end of the day, the biggest win here is psychological. When your editing pipeline isn't annoying, you naturally create more. More content means more chances to find that one-hit clip that grows your channel. Check the description for the link to try it out and let me know if it saves you an hour or two this week. Stop spending all your nights editing and go see what this tool can pull from your archives. Peace.